Hey, free spirits, Wendy and Dave here. Thanks for hanging out with us today. As we all know, part of camping, and even just sitting here around the house, around our own campfire here in the backyard, comfort is key. And as far as I'm concerned, sitting is just as important and to be comfortable as any other element of camping. So even when we're out here, I found that our camping chairs suck. They're really, really old. They have no neck support. They're just, your typical fold up, bag chair kind of thing. And I've just been noticing.
You can't lean back.
Nothing. So I can't. We want to stargaze, and we do even, we do lay out our air mattress out here. But there's times when we want to just sit in the chair and hang out. And also camping, we were being mindful too about the weight and, how to get it back and forth would it be easy and how much weight, can the chairs, can I handle as far as the chairs? Because we don't plan on camping with them as far as backpacking. We don't plan on carrying them any real far distance if we can help it. But I really wanted something comfortable while we were hanging out.
And something that no one really has talked about before when they're talking about camping chairs and reviewing them. When you're on an incline, if you're in the typical kind of chair, you're going to be leaning forward or back, or you're going to be on the incline. So
I definitely discovered that in our backyard.
It is not comfortable at all to be sitting on a chair that isn't even close to level. So we've sifted and sorted through all kinds of chairs and watched hundreds of YouTube videos.
Thank you all for all of your videos.
And came across one that we ordered, and it just came a little bit ago, and we want to share with you opening it up and our initial impressions.
So yeah, here we go. I'm going to flip around the camera and watch Dave kind of tear it open, and
we're inside because it's still so like 90 degrees out.
Yeah, it's very, very hot here in Central Alabama if you're new to the channel. And so yeah, we'd rather be reviewing it outdoors. And actually, because we do live on hills, mountain slopes, we will try it out on the hill when we go out there to show you guys what it's like actually, on a slope. So. But yeah, we're going to unbox it. So here we go.
With no further ado. And we forgot to mention that today is Funny Hat Friday. So I have my funny hat on. So this is the chair that we got.
And this is a Portal from Portal Outdoors Gear. # Born Wild. And
it is a little heavy, which is why
I did not carry it in. Dave did.
I'm opening it. Has some nice foam corners to protect it in shipping. And I think it was something like 25 pounds.
Yes, I believe that was about it. You want me to hold the box for you? You got it.
No foam on the bottom, just the top. Here's the chair.
I'm pretty excited myself to sit in it. And we, as Dave mentioned too, we looked at a lot of chairs, and I know this is not probably the lightest and easiest chair to be taken around. And I also mentioned before too that we do have a cargo trailer that we plan on carrying all our gear in. So for us, I kind of opted for comfort over, the idea of worrying about the weight of it and the portability. That doesn't say that we won't get also maybe a smaller, lighter chair, but we've been through and have gone through a lot of different chairs ourselves. Low to the ground, high up, all the different types of folding chairs, sand chairs, you name it. And I have not yet found a chair that I actually like, that feels comfortable. So we opted for this zero gravity, which I'm pretty excited to try.
Okay, can you see the chair?
Yep, you can see kind of the whole thing. All right, hang on.
Now this has a fold-out table.
Well, here, yeah, maybe why don't you go ahead and show everybody the table. Why don't you sit in the chair for a second, and then we can see.
Well, if it's not comfortable, the table doesn't really matter.
Well, let's check out the table anyway. So let's see if I can. Zoom in just a little bit.
So it's got a place for a pretty big cup and a slot, which will allow a phone to fit in. This is not the best test, but the slot.
That's what I like, is it has the cup. I told you that. I was really excited about that feature, that I could actually put a real coffee cup in there. Oh, good. I'm glad you're. See? Oh, I like that. Good demonstration of the cup sizes.
And my adopted idea.
And I love my Contigo cup, so I'm.
So you could. I have a small phone, but the phone fits in there good.
That's pretty exciting. And this tray table doesn't have the extra slots for like a tablet and your phone, and that's okay. So I mean, we just really like the chair and wanted to check it out, and so we're gonna be checking it out to make sure we really like it. Is it comfy? So try it out, Dave. Go ahead.
No, I'm not trying it out first.
Oh, come on.
No, this is. This is supposed to slide.
So, oh yes, and it's got the zipper slide pillow. Oh, I like that. So, and it can also slide down along the zipper. Well, not the zipper, but the glides and the rails, whatever you want to call it, too, for lumbar. I'm excited. Well, the reason I wanted you to try it first was before, so we can.
This does not slide any further down.
It's supposed to slide all the way down to a lumbar position, so I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, this does not. So this is comfortable, but it's not super upright.
It's not as upright as you
and
would want it to be, and that's
as far
forward as it goes.
It's comfortable for sure, but if you wanted to sit at a table and eat, for instance,
you probably wouldn't be able to do that.
You would have to be leaning forward.
Okay.
Which, in general, I would say it's not that comfortable on your back.
Okay, for
leaning forward.
For
me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Well, and that may be the case for me too. And again, we're just trying them out. No sponsorship going on here. We just really wanted to try them to see if we like them, and if we don't like them, we'll probably be looking for something else.
Now this is pretty comfortable, even for my big tummy.
And again, it may be something that we decide to keep for around the house, and maybe not for camping.
But another thing too that we talked about was keeping our feet elevated.
Yes.
Which this does, and it's pretty darn comfortable.
Is it
there's a bar without a padding.
How does that feel on the backs of your ankles?
It seems very good to me.
Okay. And I'm shorter, so I'm gonna see where.
If I were to do this, it's sort of uncomfortable because my knees are bent too much for comfort. But this is fine. And
most of the time, now you're barefoot right now too,
I'm barefoot.
Most of the time we're kind of barefoot around the house, but we probably would not be at camping.
It is very smooth. It's pretty easy.
Do you like the locking
to operate?
Locking positions?
Yeah. It seems to work pretty good.
Awesome.
So the question is, does Wendy like it?
Okay, everybody, hang on a second.
So I was wrong, and Wendy's going to demonstrate the proper use of the cushion.
Well, I can see why, because you know what? You guys, it catches right there. And you think, oh, wait a minute. What it is this right here. So as you're gliding it down, you kind of just have to kind of go, just kind of push it back a little bit so it goes past it. So you do have the lumbar, which is really, really important to me, probably more than having a pillow. So now I want to see how this feels with the lumbar and the bar. Yeah, see, now that is far more comfortable for me. This chair, for me, is really comfortable compared to even what we've got out here. And we've got a couple lounge chairs with some pretty stiff cushions.
Now this is an extra large, and I
Is
think
this
that
the extra large?
I think it's the only kind they have. I don't know that
Yeah,
they
I think
have.
right now that is the, okay, so this really, for me, I got my ponytail in the way, but this for me feels wonderful, you guys, because I need this. I need my head to be able to lean all the way back, my neck to have, and I could even put a little pillow behind my neck if I want to, if I really need to. I feel really well supported. That is important to me, and because I'm short, I'm only 5'3.5", something like that.
Yeah, or your feet are not on the ground.
I'm about 5'3", and Dave's more like 6 foot. So this for me is really nice. And I tell you, I love this. I love this slot here.
So
Just
try
turn
the
it this
lean.
way, and then you lean, open it. Wait,
Open both sides.
oh, both sides. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then you just, oh, wait a minute. I just lean back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's actually stiffer than I expected.
Yeah.
To lean back.
Well, you weigh
I weigh
way less than me.
Oh. It's actually like, woo!
So
It's like a ride. And you push down to lock them. Okay. So that's important to me too. I have to see, do my arms fit? I like the position of where the locks are for me. I have kind of long arms,
and
but
you could reach them from any
I
position.
can reach them from any position. That's why I like that too.
And with this style chair, if you're on a slight incline, it doesn't matter because you make it whatever level you want to make it.
And even though I don't want to call myself petite because I have long arms, a long torso, long legs, and so my proportions are. It's important to me to have a proportionate chair, and this is probably. And I really like the shape of these arms, and I also like that I have more room. I like that there's more room for me, that I'm not squeezed in either.
Yeah, there's room
And
for,
that I could put
for
a
a book
blanket or a little pillow. I could set, yeah, I mean, I do like that there's extra room here. I feel very supported and comfortable, more than I have in all the times we've been hanging outside together.
So
I really like it. So whether portability and on a hill and camping, we'll see how it goes. But even if I had to leave this chair here just for us to do stargazing, I would totally get this chair because it feels so good. And we've spent some money on other chairs that were nowhere near as comfortable, really. All right, let me try it. I'm just gonna. Oh, it's so easy to move. Oh my gosh, it's really, really. See now coming up and down. But I do see what you mean though. Like because I'm short, I can't touch the ground when I'm sitting unless I go all the way forward. Would I eat at this chair? Would I eat in this chair? Yeah, I would. I would probably sit forward. Now it's not like you're, got your back support here, and but would I eat in it? It probably wouldn't sit at a picnic table, no. But would I, sit and
yeah,
eat?
we could.
And actually, could
take-
I sit?
take our
Could I?
food and-
Could I actually sit and eat in my lap pretty comfortably? Probably. And I've got my tray here. If I had a dish in my hand, I would say that I could comfortably sit. I really like that I'm supported all the way down
Yeah, now
because
how
I
does
don't.
This feel? This spot.
This feels good so
'Cause there's
far.
no-
It feels good so far.
So one of the other
This is always an
issues
issue for me.
is when there's a bar
Yep.
across here,
It cuts off my circulation on the backs of my
and
legs.
here there's a bar,
But I don't really.
but it's below
I don't-
where the cushion.
Yeah, I was gonna say
is.
I don't feel it. I don't even feel it in here. So this feels really good.
Yeah.
The padding feels good.
The bar literally curves
Oh, it goes.
down.
See,
Yep.
they were smart when they
Yep.
designed that because that's been a huge issue for me in most chairs, not just lawn chairs, almost all chairs, that cut off my circulation at the backs of my knees.
I'm going to tilt it down a little
Oh,
bit.
that's okay. But yeah, for me to
So
be able
here-
to have my legs supported,
So there's not a bar right here, which would grab
digs
you,
back into
dig
my
back
legs,
and,
yeah.
and cause circulation and soreness. The bar literally goes down like this, so that you're cushioned all the time and in every position.
And I don't even have it. See, I tend to push. I want to push my way back, but you don't have to do that. That's the thing.
You just sort of lean.
You don't. Yeah, you just kind of lean back. You don't really have to push. You think you do, but you don't. But if I want to go all the way back, I have to push just a little bit. There we go. See, I mean, it was very simple. And then I can lock it in place. Yeah, I like too that it's sort of, it doesn't move a lot in between locking. So it's very nice. I really like it, you guys. I'm so far now. See, that's been my issue too at night with my ankles hanging off, but my ankles are supported. So I like that feeling. I'm leaning back.
So now we have to try it out on a nice starry evening.
Yeah, well, maybe tonight. We'll see. It's been storming and it's hot and humid. So maybe we'll see when the weather permits. But yeah, so far I really like it. We'll test it out on our, oh, I don't think I opened it all the way. I did it. That was my fault. I didn't open them all the way. Don't do that. Okay. I'm good. Make sure. Yeah, I'm good. See, I'm good. It was me. So don't do that. All right.
Now,
Well,
could you get up easily?
oh yes, this is really,
Yeah.
for
good
me,
height.
it's the perfect height for me, because that's always an issue for me too, is the height of the chair. Almost all chairs I cannot put my feet in the ground, and I can't really either here unless I sit a little, unless I scooch forward. But
But when you lean forward to get up, it's
when
not.
I get up, oh yeah, it's
it's-
very easy. Oh yeah, very easy. So yeah, I really like it so far. We'll kind of keep you updated on actually using it.
So thank you for joining us, and what's your saying?
Happy trails, free spirits, and remember that the word journey begins and ends with the word joy. May you have joyous, happy trails. Mwah.
Thank you, and we can't wait to show you the chair in actual use outside.
Bye, everybody.